In this video, we go beyond bucket list and visit Rapa Nui, also known as Easter Island. We were lucky enough to have 2 days, so we saw as many Moai as we possibly could. It was fantastic. Join us. Good morning from the South Pacific. I will tell you more about our destination for the day once we get there. But I just had to share the beginning of this sunrise. So I'm guessing that's our destination for the day. Just a guess. We're headed straight for it. This is the most remote inhabited island on the planet. It's 2,000 kilometers away from the nearest land. Boy, that seems like the middle of nowhere. And I'm so excited to be here. This is beyond bucket list. Welcome to Rapa Nui, also known as Easter Island. Can't even believe we're here. Right off the pier, our first Moai. We're on Easter Island. A lot of ships come here and the swell is too big to tender. It was a hairy ride, but actually it was so smooth. The people who live on Easter Island come on the boat and come on the tender and tell them where to go, how to get here, and it was so smooth. It was incredible. It's the smoothest tender we've had. And then you get off and you have this in front of you. Ah, this is incredible. From the very beginning of the excursion, I knew this was going to be special because just driving, first you drive by the coast, which is stunning. Then you see all kinds of carvings. You see Moai. You see sculptures. It's an absolutely fantastic introduction before you even go to any of the national park Moai. Just a little bit of history. Rapa Nui was formed by 3 volcanic eruptions between 3 million and 100,000 years ago. The first humans to find and settle Rapa Nui were Polynesians, and the first Europeans to discover it in 1721 was a Dutch explorer who happened to land on Easter Sunday, so he named it Easter Island. The inhabitants of the island rarely call it Easter Island, if ever. One of our guides said Rapa Nui is the island, Rapa Nui are the people, Rapa Nui is the culture, and Rapa Nui is the language. Today it's an island of Chile. And today Easter Island is world famous for the statues, or the Moai. The Moai are placed on top of platforms called Ahu. I will explain a bit more about the Moai and what they stand for later when we see them. So this would have been the village area. And the Moai was erected in memory, or they thought it was the embodiment of their ancestors. These are their ancestors that are looking inward because they watch over them. So the villagers, when they died, were actually buried here under the Moai, and they made a Moai for them. The important ones, sorry. Oh. The important ones were buried here, and a Moai was made for them so they can watch over the village. Even the eroded ones look amazing. They just look great. The one over there had eyes obviously reinserted.
I'm sure it's good. A couple sort of knees upwards. Oh, it's perfect, right?
The eyes are coral.
Yeah, in that case, yes.
And they had to be fixed in there because the eye sockets were eroded.
Yes. Because of the erosional damage, but when there's a
They considered this the
eye
only
socket,
complete
you just carve the
Moai.
the eye, and then you can set it.
But they didn't find any eyes when they were restoring it. It's a dog island. I love it already. So this is the redder stone used for the hats on the Moai, or it might be hair. They're not sure. One person suggested it might be crowns, like they were kings. Another suggested long hair on men, because long hair meant vitality, and they put it up in a top knot. This is the quarry for the redstone that they used for the hats, hair. And it's straight uphill, so they rolled them downhill. It's raining, but it's still absolutely gorgeous. Look at how lush it is because of the rain. This is Hanga Roa, the port where we came in, and over there is the highest point on Easter Island. And up at the top of this one, there's a cross left over from, well, probably a replacement from one put by the Spanish when they got here. So these Moai are different. There are 7 of them, and they're facing the sea. They think, or the legend is, there was a king who had a dream about finding this island. So he sent 7 people, navigators, and they found Rapa Nui. And this king founded Rapa Nui. So they think these are the 7 looking out, waiting for their king. It's a beautiful legend. It's a beautiful place. Can you see horses behind them? And that's the sea they're looking out to. Now, they would have seen more of the sea, but these eucalyptus trees were planted, she said, in the 1960s. But they're the only ones on the island looking out to sea. All the others look inland. From the side, all 7 just look like one, kind of all swooshed together. And it's pouring down rain now. Looks like it's raining right where we were earlier. Right where we were getting rained on, actually. So it's just past 8 o'clock and we can't stay here all night even though we're here tomorrow. So we are going to circle the island, but I think it's going to be like a large circle, I assume. And we will be back in the morning. Day 1, Easter Island, done. Amazing, incredible. Looking forward to tomorrow. I'll probably share some sunset photos too if we get any. There's our little tenders. Look how beautiful this place is. Good morning! Day 2, Easter Island. Looks like a beautiful morning. The sea looks a bit choppier than yesterday. Guess we'll find out. What a gorgeous morning.
Moai. Cada pedacito de piedra con la ladera subiendo es un Moai. Only there we're going to see around 400. Yes, there. On the island is around 900 Moai. Solo ahí vamos a ver casi 400.
Our guide said this volcano is over 3 million years old. None of them on the island are active anymore.
There are many more that we have never seen, and we like to leave them that way because we are not even taking care of the one we have out. So why? And they preserve better under.
10, 9, 8 meters. Now I cut the photo of the now.
So that's where they started sculpting. You can see one.
Aquello Tacoba the statue is the same weight as Gadol.
Die folgenden zwei. Ja, der zweite, der ist noch relativ groß. Und wenn wir jetzt so durchlaufen, ist es immer heiß, überall.
There's a path up and you literally walk by all of these Moai. It's incredible.
Arriba detrás de la baranda hay un grupo de personas, hay un Moai más grande de todos.
There are so many. I just told Eden, if you told me I'd be walking on a trail beside Moai. I'd never believe you. But here I am trying to film both at the same time, which is not my best move because I'm a klutz. Oh, see what I mean? So this is how they carved them. And this is one in the bottom, two in the middle, and then there'd be one up there. How incredible is that? Oh, vertigo. Vertigo, let me go. These are the hats or the top knots, the crowns, we're not quite sure what. Look at all of them.
Why? Because each Moai going to
There are
represent
15
one clan.
statues, there should have been 18.
Porque cada Moai iba a representar a un clan durante.
So this guide said the red thing on top is the hair. So it's like a man bun on top. And the white paint on them means purity. These are the only Moai with white paint on them like that.
No cars on the island. So for transport to Patagonia. The moment they
This was the first Moai that was refurbished here on the island. And there's a bird on its head. So our guide said these are the most beautiful Moai on the island. And of course they're sacred. People are buried here, they're a cemetery, and they are the embodiment of your loved one's spirit. What a beautiful thing. It houses their mana. I think that's fantastic.
when it rises from that way, some 1955.
This one was restored in 1955.
When he saw the people restoring the Moai, he thought
This beach has this Ahi Moai and then the one that was restored first. So you have everything here. You have Moai, you have beach. It's beautiful. These are the only Moai with tattoos on their back. So that's our time in Easter Island. We're leaving. Bye. Oh, what an incredible place. Incredible history, incredible culture. Just loved it. Loved every second of it. Genuinely. On to the next stop. One of my favorite places on this planet, Tahiti. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it because I loved Easter Island. See you in Tahiti. Thanks so much for watching. I'm on an amazing adventure with cruises in South Africa and a world cruise that has ports in Europe, South America, Australia, New Zealand, and Asia. So click the Travels with V and Steve icon below to subscribe so you don't miss a video.